Hello, this is Mukesh Patel, professor of business and law and entrepreneurship, and we're going to start the initial module today called Business Model Innovation to Product Market Fit. So it falls under the type of capital I call intellectual capital. So this is the introduction. Let's get started. First, we need some key frameworks to have in our toolkit. So the first framework will be intellectual capital, which will include today's module, business model innovation to product market fit. We will then have another module on startup law 101, which will include corporate legal structures, equity structures, cap tables, very valuable forms and documents. Then we will move on to intellectual property law or IP law, a quick primer including things like copyrights, trademarks, patents, and trade secrets for entrepreneurial founders. And then lastly, we will talk about growth hacking and key metrics so that we know that we're using the right metrics to measure and monitor our growth and to scale. The next type of capital is human capital, where we will have a module on how to find co-founders, how many co-founders there should be, what are their roles, to optimize the team for success, and then also thinking about expansion of the team. So your executive team or the C-suite will talk about employees, independent contractors, and consultants, how to build, how to design, build, and manage advisory boards and board of directors. The next type of capital will be financial capital, where we will talk about bootstrapping, why or why not raise external capital, and if we do, how to think about friends and family beyond bootstrapping, how to think about angel investments, venture capital, CVC, corporate venture capital, family offices, grants. Grants are non-dilutive capital, so it does not take up space on your cap table in terms of equity dilution, and then private equity. And lastly, we'll have a number of resource links for complimentary, free, or low-cost resources, including the best books, blogs, podcasts, videos, courses, and technology tools and platforms that many successful startups will leverage. So why shouldn't we? So the model and process that we will follow will start with ideas, because everything begins with an idea, but not just any idea. It's ideas that are commercializable, or let's think of it as scalable and then hence fundable, but most importantly, monetizable and commercialization models. We will move on to business models, and we will be using a specific tool called the Business Model Canvas. So I'll walk you through that. Then, okay, we have an idea. We now have a business model. We need to stress test that business model through something called stakeholder discovery or customer discovery. And in doing that, we need to validate our hypotheses of our business model. We will use the lean methodology, which is a process to create minimum viable product and proof of concept. So MVP, POC, there's lots of definitions and acronyms we'll be using. And we do that through creating a prototype and a pilot in order to get our idea into the world and learn from feedback loops. We will then define some key metrics, KPIs, key performance indicators, as well as OKRs, objectives and key results. And those metrics will help us understand and stay on track to create momentum and traction so we can scale our business. And ultimately, the objective is to achieve product market fit, where we know that our product has a wonderful large market and we've achieved that fit so that we can scale. Here's some key resources to start off with. You can look at the website that I have linked here, 2 websites, and then a few books that I think will be extremely valuable. Crossing the Chasm, 4 Steps to the Epiphany, Lean Startups, Hacking Growth, and the Silicon Valley Product Group in terms of blogs and book references within that group as well. So with that, that concludes the introduction, and we will move right into ideas and commercialization, some key frameworks and models in the next module.